Welcome back to Comicsing, where we dive deep into the world of comic book movies. Today, we're tackling a big question. Why did Marvel's Thunderbolts, a star-studded anti-hero team up with Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, and more, crash and burn at the box office? Despite rave reviews, with an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes and an A- on CinemaScore, it only pulled in $382 million worldwide, falling short of the $425 million needed to break even. So, what went wrong? Was it the script, studio meddling, or something bigger? Let's break it down. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our deep dives into comic book cinema. Alright, let's get started why Thunderbolts didn't live up to its potential. Written by Eric Pearson and Joanna Callow, Thunderbolts aimed to bring together a ragtag group of anti-heroes, including Bucky Barnes, Yelena Belova, the Red Guardian, and others, under the shady leadership of Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. The premise? A high-stakes mission against the powerful Sentry, played by Lewis Pullman. Sounds cool, right? But here's the problem. The script leaned heavily on exposition to explain who these characters are and why they're together. The first act felt like a history lesson, dumping backstory from Black Widow, Ant-Man, and the Wasp, and the Falcon, and the Winter Soldier to catch audiences up. This is a classic MCU issue that has been prevalent lately. With so many characters coming from different corners of the universe, the script had to juggle introducing the team while keeping the action moving. But instead of a tight, Guardians of the Galaxy-style intro that makes you love the team, Thunderbolts felt like it was checking boxes. For example, Ghost and Taskmaster, played by Hannah John Kamen and Olga Kurylenko, got minimal development, leaving fans wondering why they were even there.
You serious?
And Sentry? His big reveal as the villainous Void was a highlight, but the script didn't give him enough screen time to feel like the Superman-level threat he's supposed to be. The final battle was another sore spot. Instead of an epic, action-packed showdown, the script went for a grounded mental battle. That's bold for a niche comic book movie, but for audiences expecting Avengers-level spectacle, it fell flat. The script's focus on character drama and mental health themes, while praised by some, didn't deliver the blockbuster energy needed to pull in casual viewers. So, how could the script have been fixed? First, ditch the exposition dump. Instead of lengthy dialogue explaining everyone's backstory, start with a high-energy cold open, such as the team pulling off a heist gone wrong, showcasing each character's skills and personality in action. Yelena's wit, Bucky's grit, and Red Guardian's bravado let their interactions tell us who they are. For Ghost and Taskmaster, give them one key moment each to shine. Imagine Ghost phasing through a vault to steal a MacGuffin, only for Taskmaster to mimic her moves and betray her. Boom! Instant tension and character depth without a single flashback. For Sentry, build him up early. Show a newsreel of his heroic exploits as Bob and hints of his Void persona in the first 15 minutes, like in the comics, where his dual nature is a slow burn. This would have made his third act reveal hit harder. The script also needed a clearer team dynamic. The Thunderbolts comics thrive on mistrust and betrayal, like Suicide Squad. Lean into that. Have Val plant a secret traitor in the team, maybe Taskmaster, creating suspense. This would have given the grounded, mental health-focused final battle more stakes, tying the team's personal struggles to the action. Thunderbolts leaned on MCU entries that just weren't memorable. Characters like Yelena came from Black Widow, which, despite Scarlett Johansson, didn't leave a lasting mark. Ghost came from Ant-Man and the Wasp, not exactly a fan favorite. And with Captain America Brave New World underperforming just 3 months earlier, audiences were already skeptical about Phase 5's new direction. Marvel needs to balance using obscure characters with tying them to iconic MCU moments, something Thunderbolts didn't do well. Think about it. The MCU's biggest hits, like Spider-Man No Way Home, lean on nostalgia, and A-list heroes. Thunderbolts tried to build a new team, but without a heavy hitter like Iron Man or a clear tie to Avengers Endgame, it felt disconnected. Even the new Avengers reveal couldn't save it, because it came too late. Marvel Studios, under pressure from former Disney CEO Bob Chapek, went all in on a quantity over quality approach during the multiverse saga. Kevin Feige himself admitted this, saying the studio was pushed to churn out more content for Disney+, stretching their creative resources thin. Thunderbolts was a victim of this. With a reported $180 million budget, it needed to be a home run. But the studio's focus on tying it to Disney Plus shows, like Agatha and Ironheart, made it feel like MCU homework was required. Then there's the marketing. Marvel tried something clever with the asterisk in Thunderbolts, hinting at the big twist that the team becomes the New Avengers in the post-credits scene, but they only leaned into the New Avengers branding after the movie's release, which was too late to boost ticket sales. This confused audiences, who didn't know if they were watching an anti-hero flick or an Avengers setup. And hiding Sentry's role in trailers? A huge missed opportunity. He's Marvel's Superman equivalent, but the trailers played him off as Bob, a goofy everyman, missing the chance to hype his power and draw in comic fans. Studio meddling also reportedly affected the creative process. Director Jake Schreier, known for indie hits like Paper Towns, was hyped for his A24-style credentials, but Marvel's mandate to connect Thunderbolts to the broader MCU limited his freedom. The result? A movie that felt caught between being a standalone gem and another cog in the MCU machine. Also, we must not ignore superhero fatigue. Kevin Feige told The Hollywood Reporter that the MCU's rapid expansion, 127 hours of content in 6 years compared to 50 hours in the Infinity Saga's 11 years, overwhelmed audiences. Thunderbolts suffered because fans felt they needed to watch multiple Disney shows to get it. Feige admitted some audiences were still feeling that notion of, I guess I had to have seen these other shows to understand who this is. Even though the movie was designed to stand alone, that perception hurt ticket sales. This ties into a broader trend. Fans are getting pickier with superhero movies. With ticket prices rising, audiences are sticking to big names like Spider-Man or Batman. Thunderbolts roster, Bucky, Yelena, Red Guardian, wasn't A-list enough to compete. But here's the silver lining, Thunderbolts was a bold swing. Its mental health themes and grounded tone show Marvel's willingness to take risks with niche stories. If they can balance that with better marketing and tighter scripts, the MCU could bounce back. What do you think? Is Thunderbolts a hidden gem, or did it deserve to flop? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That's it for our deep dive into Thunderbolts' box office bust. If you enjoyed this, check out our video on why Ironheart failed. For more comic book movie breakdowns, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Marvel fans. Until next time, keep reading comics and watching movies.